I think that's why it would be a really good reason. I mean, we should go to different places so that it would literally, you know, spicing up the videos. It would give it a greater ambiance. So today we're going to be talking about who we should be putting the blame on. Hi, my name is Alberto, and I have another question that I'm going to be answering for you. Before I explain or I go further on this subject, let me ask you a question. If I had a Rubik's Cube, right? Well, let's just call it a cube, and it was scrambled. In order to solve the Rubik's Cube, should I be more worried about who owns this Rubik's Cube? I'm asking you that question because it's literally the same thought process. Me looking for an owner for this problem is the same as me asking the question, who's at fault? Who's the one who created this problem? Who's the one to blame? If you're thinking in that term, you are now creating yourself another problem. The problem of who owns the problem. That's just digging yourself another hole that does not need to exist. I mean, I know there are people that are, you know, that exist that need to put the blame on somebody. You know, the best people to put the blame on are yourself. If anything, another reason why I would say we should, you know, take responsibility, even if it's not your fault, just so that you can get rid of that and then find a solution to your problem. Okay, fine, I'm the one who did it. Now, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna solve this problem? Because if you're too fixated on who to blame, you're never gonna solve the problem. You're just gonna prolong it. You're stalling at this point on finding a solution. So, the best thing to do is, if you have to put the blame on somebody, blame yourself. But tell your partner that you do not own all of the blame, okay? If you have to, take full responsibility. But if they are so fixated still after you've said, okay, I did it, I'm sorry, I take full responsibility for why we have this problem, but now I want to make the solution. See, that's why we have a problem. It's because of you. If they're like that, then you show them this video. And you tell, and I'll tell them right now, this is for you guys who are so fixated on telling your partner that they are the ones who created the problem. You are now at fault. You are now creating another problem. Your partner is now wanting to solve the problem that you guys have in your relationship, and you're so fixated on putting the blame on them. What does that solve? What does that solve? What does that create? Does that create more problems? Certainly. It shows how much you want to actually invest into your relationship. It really does. Put in the work in your relationship. Actually invest. Look for solutions. If you need to put the blame on somebody, blame yourself. It doesn't matter who committed it. It doesn't matter if anybody did commit it. Maybe it's none of your guys' fault. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Ideally, you don't even need to blame yourselves. But if you have to, blame yourselves just so that you can get to the solution of your problem. That's all I want to say. I don't want to get too much because I feel like I'm already rambling too much. So let's just end it there. We can't just keep doing it here. You know what I'm saying? Today we're going to be talking about obsession and control. Hi, my name is Alberto, and I have another question that I will be answering for you. My tip for you